Hey guys! We are back in Vegas to dig for some more fun things that you can do there, aside from gambling and going crazy at the club, even though that sounds pretty amazing too. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with our first one. First one is the rec room. This is the perfect rage room to let some anger out and release some stress. You'll be inside a small room with some items that you can break using the weapons that you picked, or you can smash them as hard as you want on the ground. You get 30 minutes inside the room, but that is actually more than enough time, plus it does get really hot in there with that suit on. In the end, it's also a great workout and it feels so good afterwards. Next is the Candy Martini Bar. This is located at the strip by the Linq Promenade. You'll see a huge candy shop which is really nice and really colorful, and you'll have to go up to the second floor to get to the bar. You'll then be able to choose from the candy-themed drinks. You can pick a small or huge glass, but you're in for an experience for the huge ones. It has such a cool presentation with the whole dry ice fog effect, which is very Instagrammable by the way. We had the martini with gummy bears, but if you cannot finish your candies, they also give you a Ziploc bag to take them to go. It was quite sweet and great for sharing, especially if you're someone like me who cannot drink that all. Next is the Neon Museum. This place takes you back to memory lane as you get up close to some preserved iconic retired signs that used to be used at different casinos or hotels back then. You will learn some interesting facts and stories of the history of Las Vegas. For example, back in 1955, Nevada was very segregated by race, but Moulin Rouge was actually the first interracial casino where all races were welcome. The museum is small but full of life with lots of photo opportunities, although I wish that the ropes weren't there. Years ago, I did go when they didn't have the ropes around, but I do understand that they just want to keep the sign safe. I can guarantee you will still get some good shots while learning about its history. Next is the exotics racing at Speed Vegas. If you love exotic cars and love going as fast as you can, then this is a place for you. There are a lot of fancy cars in here for you to choose from. If you want a Ferrari, Lamborghini, Porsche car, you got it. You can drive any car and take it for a spin for a couple of laps depending on your package, and you will have a coach with you who will give you some great tips when going fast. If you don't want to drive it, you can have a professional driver take you on a drifting experience. I actually preferred taking the joyride so that I could just relax and have our driver show us how it's done. While the cars are not being used, you can also explore and head inside each car to see how they feel and to see its interior. And lastly is the VR Adventures. This one is also by the Linq Promenade. We actually tried 3 different scenes. I personally enjoyed the water rafting the most as it was fun and also visually appealing. I wasn't too impressed with the haunted house though. I kinda felt like I was just playing a video game while having to press the controllers for my movements. But the elevator VR was very enjoyable and cool with its extra effects to make it extra scary. And that's pretty much all I have. Thank you so much guys for watching and have an amazing time in Vegas.